So this is a fun game you get to play when you're in treatment for cancer. My name is Michelle. I have breast cancer and I'm sharing my journey here with everyone. And this week's fun game is, I like to call it, is it chemo? Is it car accident? Is it old age? Is it menopause? Um, as many of you probably know, there are lots of side effects that come with chemo treatment and immunotherapy treatment and radiation. Not the least of which are just body aches through your body because, so for breast cancer specifically, you're on estrogen blockers. So that removes estrogen from your body. It stops your body from producing estrogen. And surprise fact that many of us probably don't know, which I didn't know, is estrogen actually does a lot more in your body than give you boobs. It helps control pain. It eases your joints. It keeps your metabolism in motion. It does all kinds of things. I'm not even listing half of the stuff I know, but the main one that is really impacting me at the moment is the joint pain. So it's a very common side effect for people that are on estrogen blockers or people that are going through menopause, natural menopause, to experience joint pain that emulates arthritis, so that when you stand or you walk after not having walked for a while, or if you walk for too long a period of time, your joints just really, really ache. So that's fun. In addition to that, me personally, in the last few years, I've had a few things. I've talked about it before. In 2024, I had a car accident, so I've got all kinds of pinched nerves and herniated discs and stuff in my back. I've got elbow pain, other just kind of general aches and pains. It's all fun and games too. I'm also 53. You know, I'm not young anymore. I'm heavier than I should be, and that puts a toll on my body. I'm working on getting it down. I'm actually 50 pounds down from where I was last year at this time, so yay. But I am working on getting the weight down, which will ease some of the burden on my body. But recently, what I've had was extreme pain in my hips. And I know I've talked about this because I had this issue with getting the scans done. My insurance company was not approving the scans. They wanted me to do PT first, which is nonsense, backwards thinking. But anyway, I wound up going to an orthopedist, and he was able to get the scans approved for me to go and to take a look at what's going on in my hips. And as it turns out, I actually have a touch of bursitis and a little touch of arthritis that has been developing in my hips. So that's an old person's thing. I mean, I'm not that old, but you know, whatever. Those are old person's things. But it's not extreme. It's not horrible. It's just kind of the beginnings of these things. But what he was able to do for me, I went in to see him on Friday. We followed up with the scans and everything, is we got a cortisone shot in my left hip, which was the worst of both of them. It was just absolutely horrible. Every time I stood, I felt like I was 90, 100 years old. I couldn't move. I would have to just like stand there kind of bent over a little bit and then like relax and eventually stand up straight and then start moving, but through the pain. And it's just horrible. Let me tell you, this cortisone shot, life changer. Not a lick of pain today. I was at work. I was up and down. I was moving. I didn't have to wait. I didn't have to pause. I didn't even realize it until about halfway through the day that I was actually just getting up and moving. I didn't have to wait, which is wonderful. So really did the trick. Now, is that a long-term solution? I don't know. As I've mentioned, I was in a car accident. I have lots of other stuff going on in my back and my elbow, and I've gotten plenty of cortisone shots, and they are not a permanent thing. They, you know, they could last 6 months, a year, 2 years. You never know. But at the moment, it is sweet, sweet relief. In addition, I have another situation in my right leg that this has been going on for quite some time. The first time I actually had it diagnosed was probably 15 years ago. And I had kind of forgotten about it because it wasn't really bothering me all that much. But recently, it really started bothering me. So again, the same orthopedist. He gave me a name, and it was exactly what I had been told the first time. It's called meralgia paresthetica, and it's a pinched nerve, specifically, it's a specific kind of pinched nerve, basically in the hip. And it causes, you can look it up, it's really a crazy thing. It causes like this tingling, burning pain sensation in your thigh, like the entire thigh, and it is so incredibly painful. So painful, it's ridiculous. It doesn't cause any damage per se, other than just this sensation of like this constant, like extreme tingling and pain. It's like when your foot falls asleep on steroids. It's bonkers. So I did also find that there are some exercises that you can do to work that out to kind of relieve the pressure on the nerve. Um, so I've been doing some of those, and those have been helping a little bit. Again, but the orthopedist gave me a script for PT for both the hip and the nerve. So I'm going to be starting that. I have to call up and schedule that, but that's a good thing. In addition, I've got these hot flashes going on that are just, they're so awful. I'm on gabapentin. I'm taking 2 at night, 1 in the morning, and it's just not doing a damn thing. So I'm going to talk to them about possibly switching to something else next time I go. We did discuss the last time I was there for my follow up with my oncologist. We did potentially talk about changing my estrogen blocker. I'm on anastrozole right now. We were going to explore the idea of maybe changing that to something that has fewer side effects. But yeah, these aches and pains are they're pretty rough. It's the estrogen blocker that does it, because I'm technically in medical menopause right now, even though I was I was in peri-menopause before I started this whole breast cancer journey. So I was kind of well on my way toward menopause anyway. I would have been in natural menopause by now. I'm certain of it. Um, whether or not I had the breast cancer. Difference being that if I didn't have breast cancer, I probably could have done hormone replacement therapy or something to that effect. I can't do that now because I can't have my body producing estrogen, because my cancer was estrogen positive, which means it responds to estrogen. So therefore, I can't have estrogen in my body. It's all fun. It's so fun. But that's it. That's the update for today. And this is the another kind of new. It's a new wig. I actually got her for free. It was a buy two get one deal. I'll post the link for her in the comments. She's Hollis from SunnyMay. All right, guys. Take care. Have a great night.